Welcome to the Eagle News.
Today's date is November 2nd, 2022. We can stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all.
Please stand for a moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated.
Today's lunch will be cheeseburgers.
I'm already hungry.
Weather is going to be partially cloudy skies today. Guest speaker will be Mr. Johnson.
Morning, Eagles, and welcome to the Eagle News here with Mr. Johnson. Our birthday celebrations are all going to House Julia today, to Hilly, Grace, Gollum, and also Joseph Kelly. Happy birthday today, students in House Julia. Big shout out to Bus 173, who received the Golden Tire for the month of October. Congratulations. Each student also received a full-size candy bar. If you want to be the next Golden Tire, work hard the month of November to be celebrated at the beginning of December. But Ms. Hoshkis wanted to give a shout out for these 3 reasons why this bus walked away with the Golden Tire. 1, they're patient when they're waiting for the bus. 2, they report to the bus ramp on time. And 3, they require very little redirecting. So let's see if your bus will be the next bus. News this week, 6th grade SOAR Awards were on for Friday in just a couple of days. Let's see if you are the next one to be celebrated. First 9 weeks ends Friday, so make sure you're working hard so your house can get the honor roll Eagle Magic spins. And of course, make sure your attendance is here on time so your house can also get more Eagle Magic spins. Don't forget, students, there are still some, as I tour classrooms, I see your name is on the board that you still haven't turned in your code of conduct. So bring it back so your house can get bonus points. And don't forget, our 6th grade students, the head of house applications are due this Friday. And you have a very important role to participate in. So hopefully you submit it, and maybe you'll be a lucky head of house participant. Our essential of this week, again, one of my favorite ones, be the best person you can be. And you can be the best person you can be by doing these 3 things. 1, you stand up for what you believe in. If you're passionate about something, you stand up and you fight for those things. 2, you enlarge your vision and dream big. Don't dream small dreams. Dream big dreams and work hard to make those dreams come true. We have an updated penny war, so don't forget penny war. There's 2 things. 1, the most amount of money raised, and the second is the penny war itself. The first chart up top is talking about the total amount of money brought in. And currently right now, House Julia has raised the most money in our United Way penny war at $303.78. But right behind them is House Medita, but only $3. And then followed by Kefi and followed by House Duende. But I must make something very clear. In the beginning of the year, you might have remembered me talking about sportsmanship and how House Duende actually, since they're the smallest house, has to have a multiplier in order to make it be equitable and be fair when it comes to the distribution of points and everything else. In this situation, same thing is true. House Duende will receive a 1.5 multiplier for all of their money that they actually raise at the end of this. Because again, there are only 6 classes trying to raise money versus all the rest of the houses have 9 classes that are trying to raise money. This is a true test of sportsmanship to see which student is going to complain and say that Duende's cheating so they can lose a smiley face in their sportsmanship. So be careful. There's a reason why they have the 1.5 multiplier, just like we explained in the beginning of the school year. If we look at the actual penny war battle, currently in first place right there is House Julia as well. House Julia has the least amount of negative numbers. Kefi is very close though right there as well, and then followed by Mudita and then Duende. So if it ended today, congratulations to House Julia. They would be receiving 200 house points and 2 carnival snacks. This ends in exactly 1 week from today. Yesterday, we had House Duende here for Eagle Magic. Now, we spun, but we unfortunately were not able to complete it, so they're going to be completing it in their classroom today, and I will announce it tomorrow what they decide to do. But just to give you a heads up, House Duende earned 100 house points for getting 10 consecutive days of good behavior, so congratulations to House Duende. And they landed on Royal Key, which gave them 3 spins, and they get all 3 of them. They land on the Shield, the Freeze, and the Bolt. So for Bolt, they're going to be distributing 50 points, 25 points, 15 points, and 5 points. For Freeze, they're either going to freeze one of you guys tomorrow for 24 hours, or they're going to freeze themselves for 24 hours and receive 50 house points. And then, of course, the Shield, they can protect themselves. We do have some houses that are getting very close to come into Eagle Magic, so they can protect themselves for 1 week, or they can give that shield up to somebody else for 50 house points. Tomorrow we'll find out exactly what they do. They currently do have a shield, but it does expire actually today at the end of the day. So does House Kefi's at the end of the day expires. But Duende, you are still at the top at 2,500 points. You guys are looking strong, so keep up the hard work. Keep working hard so you can keep going. Don't forget, we do have our bonus house spins. Those are going to happen next week. I changed the numbers around here to help us remember it, though. But Julio will get 4 spins. Duende will get 3 spins, Mudita will get 2, and Kefi will receive 1. Right now, our hearts are still at 100%, so great job. All houses increase, so we've made it 2 consecutive days of good behavior. Duende sets another high score of 12. Can Duende actually catch up to House Julia and beat their high score of 17? But Mudita, this is a very important day for Mudita. You can make it day 5. This is the best way for your house to get back into it, is through Eagle Magic into our 5, 10, 15 plus consecutive days of good behavior. House Julia, you could also be at Eagle Magic in a couple days as well, so keep working hard. And House Kefi, you're at 2 days. Sportsmanship is still the same, but let's see what's going to happen today. Will somebody say Duende's cheating? Will someone say, well, Julia's in first place because of Mr. Johnson's house? Remember, watch what you say. You don't want your house to lose all the smiley faces, and then you end up losing a heart. Our legacy thought of the day: no bird soars too high if he soars with his own wings. So you want to be a leader of yourself. Don't be a follower. Be you. Students, will you be a champion today? It's a great day or not, choice is yours. We love you, and leave a legacy.
The office has AirPods, a case of Pokemon cards, and headphones. If you are the owner of any of these items, please come to the office and you must be able to describe your item.
That's
the end.
on. Bye,
Bye, guys.